back with another FUZE video, and I'm going to show you a little bit more of the tutorials and what I was doing last night. Let's see. Well, not this. And I'll show you what I was talking about in regards to examples and stuff. See, this is the tutorial again, and I'm on this one right now, variables. And I did all this, if you can see it, and let me bring up the coding screen so I can type stuff in with my keyboard. I forgot how I did this without having to I could have sworn I just managed to get in there without having to do all this stuff. Maybe not. Okay, well, maybe not. Okay. Then I go to help, bring up the tutorial. This is what I was doing last night, up to this part right here. And this is what I was talking about. Well, let me do this stuff so you can see what it looks like. If you've never done any of this before, well, goodness, no, I can't even seem to back out. Keyboard. Okay, now I'm not even seeing how I managed to go to the screen itself. Scroll, zoom out, zoom in, back. Okay. Got that. Now bring up keyboard. I know there has to be a keyboard shortcut to bring up the help menu. Okay. See, I forgot how I went back to the screen and had this open at the same time. Well, whatever. I think I have it written down anyway in a notebook. Okay, here's some samples that I wrote down. I mean, written down a lot because there's no physical manual with this, which sucks. So I've had to get a notebook and write all this stuff in. I would like to know if the distance, like the space between the brackets, if they mean anything. In the tutorial, they always put a space between brackets, but yet I didn't do it, and everything still looked the same. So I don't know if that makes a difference some kind of way or not. Okay. See, as you can see, that was a bit of code, and that random number was a color number, 43. See? And every time the number will be random, the color will be random. Okay, I learned that yesterday, and so I wish I could figure out how to have both of them open at the same time. I did it yesterday, all night last night, as a matter of fact. Okay, there, F1, bring up the keyboard, the tutorial, but I don't know how I managed to go through the tutorial and code at the same time, and I was doing it yesterday, all day as a matter of fact. But anyway, this is what I was talking about yesterday, about giving you an example to work with as opposed to just typing what's inside the tutorial as an example. Okay, see, God, I wish I could. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Good grief. Okay, F1 brings up that. Okay. Okay, variables, what I did yesterday. And there was some kind of way how I managed to jump back to the coding screen and still kept the tutorial window open so I could look at it and type at the same time. And I can't recall how I did that. That's not it. I want to hide the keyboard. F1. Good. F11. Okay, that's what it is. Perfect. Alright. So this is what I was talking about. Let's see what But see how in-depth this tutorial is? You've got all this. Then you've got this. Then this. So it's pretty in-depth, but anyway, to get back to what I was saying. F11. Okay. You do all this right here, right? I'm going to type some of this in to give you an idea of how it works. And I'm assuming this will work well with, let me punch in the code first so you'll get an idea of what's going on. I messed up already. Suites 3. Wow. Suites. Zero. Loop. And see, they got spaces, so I wonder if that stuff means anything or what. But I'll just put them like it is on the screen just for... Okay, loop. Clear. Black. And this will clear the screen, give you a black screen. Print. I have suites. In my bag. Print. Okay. From what I've understood, okay, this is what you see in the tutorial screen. I typed all this out, and from what I've understood, okay, this is the first line is variable. It'll hold that number 3. I believe the while, I think the 3, the number in the variable, has to be greater than 0, if I'm not mistaken. This line will clear the screen to black. This will print up on screen. I have X amount of suites, which will be 3, because suites is going to show the variable. Suites in my bag. So I have 3 suites will be in my bag on screen. If I eat one, then this will show a subtraction 1, sorry, 3, 2, 1, till I have no more sweets in my, well, I have no sweets left. Oh no. And I believe the 2 is the screen will, let's see, I think this sleep is, as it's counting down from 3 to 0, that'll be, I think, a second delay, I believe, or something like that. Anyway, let's show this on screen if I did it right. Okay, did you catch that? Let's try it again. And as you saw, it counted down from 3 to 1 to 0. Then I have no more sweets left. And I think, from what I've been understanding, you probably could use that piece of code, or as far as variables, not so much the entire code. Like maybe if your character is stuck on a spike, it's going to deal some damage to you. Maybe the longer he stands on that spike, your health marker will go down from whatever number, say 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, until you hop off the spike. I'm assuming that's where that comes from, which where you could use that as, or if you're just standing still and let the monster continue to hit you in an RPG, that might come into play, those variables and the sweets and loops, 100, 99, 98, 97, until you move. I'm thinking that's where the sweets and the wow function will come in at. But this is what I was talking about as far as giving you examples. To me, an example isn't so much of copying what's on screen, because any idiot can copy what's on screen. What I like about this particular tutorial, which I haven't gone through every single one, of course, and the last tutorial didn't have this, so I hope this goes on. Everyone, all of them does it. But check out right here. See if I can bring it up. This right here. Man, come on. Okay. Right here. Try to rewrite the program so that instead of taking sweets away, you begin with 0 sweets and gain them as the loop continues. You should change the while loop too, so that the loop exits when you reach a certain number of sweets. See, that is what I want. I hope every tutorial has, so that I'm not just simply copying what's on the screen, but I'm actually having to do some work in the tutorial. And you know, a real example, you know. So let me get out here and show some more stuff, which I haven't gotten this far into it. So I was fooling around with my map a little bit last night. I didn't get that far into it. But there's some more load image, and I didn't get that far into it, like I said, but what I have in mind, I hope I can do it, you know. But that's pretty much it, guys. I don't know what else I can show because I haven't gotten that far in the tutorial. I've been taking my time bit by bit, so that's pretty much it, guys. Till next time.